How does population growth rate predict population size? Imagine watching a small pond slowly fill with water or a river rushing to overflow. That's similar to how scientists predict how populations grow or shrink over time. The key to understanding this process is the population growth rate. It tells us how fast a population is changing by comparing the number of births to the number of deaths. If more babies are born than people die, the growth rate is positive, and the population gets bigger. If more people die than are born, the rate is negative, and the population shrinks. The growth rate is usually expressed as a percentage or a decimal. For example, if a population has a growth rate of 0.05, it means it is growing by 5% each year. This rate helps us forecast what the population size will be in the future. If the growth rate stays the same, we can use simple math to estimate how many people there will be after 1 year, 5 years, or even 10 years. There are two main ways to model population growth. The first is called exponential growth. It assumes there are unlimited resources like food and space. When this happens, the population grows faster and faster, like a snowball rolling downhill. The growth rate stays constant, so the population size increases rapidly. This model works best for short periods or small populations with plenty of resources. The second model is called logistic growth. It considers environmental limits, like limited food, water, or space. As the population gets closer to the environment's maximum capacity, called the carrying capacity, the growth rate slows down. The population growth eventually stabilizes when it reaches this limit. This model reflects real-world situations better because resources are rarely unlimited. Knowing the population growth rate helps ecologists and conservationists predict future changes. If they see a positive growth rate, they might expect the population to increase, which could mean more animals or plants in an area. If the rate is negative, they might need to act quickly to protect endangered species. They also use detailed demographic data, like age-specific birth and death rates, to make more precise predictions. In practice, understanding how fast a population is growing or shrinking allows for better planning. It helps determine if a species is likely to recover or face decline. It also guides decisions about managing resources and protecting ecosystems. So, the growth rate acts as a compass, pointing us toward what the future might hold for populations in the natural world.